Well, good morning, everybody.
Morning.
The yurt was very nice last night, although we did have a little mousy visitor. He was chewing on the pizza boxes that we left on the table. You can see he tried to get in one of them. But our food went undisturbed and everything else, which is good. So time for some coffee, oatmeal, and we're gonna pack up and clean the yurt and lock the key back up, and we're on our way. Time for some hot coffee. That looks good. Oh yeah, hot coffee. I think I'm gonna mix in some of this Boca mix too. Put some in here and some in my oatmeal. Mocha oatmeal too. Why not? What did you have for breakfast?
I had carnation breakfast essentials. I had oatmeal, I had coffee, all in this bag.
Goodbye yurt, all locked up. We swept it out. We're gonna take the trash out, put the key back where it goes, and check ourselves out of here. There's the toilets at Green Lake. They're quite nice actually. And then the pump is right over there behind that sign. That's the self-registration there. It is first come, first serve here. There's also another porta-john there and a trash bin, so we're gonna dump all of our trash there, which is a welcome thing for hikers. Today seems a lot nicer. The weather has significantly cooled down. I think it's only in the 60s right now, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's cool outside, not because I'm covered in bugs. So we're still within Green Lake's campground. We're hiking the little walkway back out to the trail. Once we get on the trail, I'm sure I'll give you a bug report. I'm hoping they disappeared overnight.
They aren't bad in the campground though, so it was a very welcome
reprieve. Yes, so all right, we'll see you when we're back on the trail. All right, we've reached the end of the spur. That's the gate that they close in the wintertime at this park. You can still stay here, but you can't drive back in there because it's not maintained. And there is the trail, Waterloo Pinckney. We're gonna double check our direction here just to make sure, because we're a little gun shy from yesterday. But we are on our way down the Waterloo Pinckney, 6.6 or something today. Okay, we've made it a little ways down the trail. It's really well marked through here, and it's all just green tunnel. See, you can see up the trail there. Not really any significant views or anything, but the trail's been quite enjoyable today. It's cooler, a lot cooler, and very few mosquitoes. They're out, but they're not anywhere near the intensity they were yesterday or the day before. We're getting a little bit of drizzle, so I'm not keeping the camera out for too much here, but so far, much more enjoyable day. Would you agree?
Oh yeah. There's only mosquitoes because we stopped.
Trail is still going really well. It's still cool. It's still kind of drizzly. We've passed a couple sets of day hikers. The mosquitoes are still great. No issues there, so that's good. We're cruising today. We're almost to that roadside park that the trail passes through. We're probably gonna stop, use the bathroom, and eat lunch, just so we can probably throw our trash up there if there's a, oops, sorry man, if there's a trash bin And yeah, let me show you what the trail looks like right here. Pretty nice and easy there. So it's wide enough for us to walk next to each other too, which is kind of nice. Matt's just not staring at my pack the whole time.
I've gotten used to that being you during a hike.
You gotta admit though that teal and black SWD is looking sexy. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's a pretty fancy piece of gear.
Unlike that Celtic coyote,
Hey now.
which is actually, it's pretty empty. Even though it looks kind of big, the thing itself is just large by itself, but
Watch what you say about my baby.
yeah, we'll see about that. We came across looks like a camping area. Let me check the sign. Oh yeah, park rules. Nature trails. All right,
No camping.
no camping. Never mind, it's not a camping area. It looks like one, but it's not. Huh. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep going. Trail goes that way. Looks like we've hit a parking area. I don't think this is the roadside park. I'm gonna check. But trail came from those trees right there. We gotta figure out where it exits this area. But there is a parking area and a pavilion with picnic tables. So that was Park Linden South, and you do want to cross the road there. And this is where the trail picks back up. Let me show you. See the blue triangle blaze and the Waterloo Pinckney sign there. Stopping to have lunch at this roadside park, and there's like hundreds of people here for some event. So we just found an empty picnic table by the bathrooms. We're gonna hang out by ourselves over here and smell their delicious hot dogs and eat our meat sticks and crackers and Cliff Bars for lunch. We've come quite a ways already, so we're pretty happy about that. It's drizzling though, so I'm gonna put the camera away. All right, we're leaving the roadside park. The bathrooms there are extremely nice. They're like vault style toilets, but they're almost like a real toilet. They're quite nice. I would have showed them to you, but I think the Cub Scouts and their families might have thought we were a little weird if I was filming bathrooms. There was like, I'm not even kidding you, like 100 Cub Scouts there, so didn't do any real good filming there, so sorry about that. I didn't see a water pump. There might have been one, but I didn't see one.
It's not marked on the map either.
Yeah, I don't think there is one. But we didn't really get a chance to walk into the pavilion and check that out because it was full of families and people. But the bathrooms are nice. It's a nice stop. There's picnic tables.
There's picnic tables away from the pavilion, so we were able to eat without bothering anyone.
Yeah. So it's a good lunch spot for this section of trail. It's still kind of chilly out. Still no bugs. And drizzling rain a little bit, but
It's kind of nice.
so far it's been nice. Yeah, it's been real nice. Looks like a little bridge here of some sorts. Huh. Wonder why they put that there.
No bikes.
Oh, keeps the bikes from going through. I see.
It's a protected area. I think they want to reduce how many people go through.
It's a nice little boardwalk. It's pretty. This is a cool little area. Boardwalk's nice. I'm glad we're not having to walk down in there. It looks like a lot of water. Some pretty cool plants in here. Lots of cattails and looks like pine trees and big ferns. Cool stuff. Neat section of trail here. Ready?
Yep.
Looks like we've reached Hadley Road. We've been hearing it for a little ways. Now we're gonna cross it. Trail continues right up that way. Nobody coming. These pretty wildflowers are coming out today. I've seen quite a few different kinds. We're walking this grassy little trail here. We're almost to Blind Lake, maybe under a mile to our campsite. We have hit the Bill Baker Trail, which goes that way, and we believe Waterloo Pinckney continues that way. So, Bill Baker, you can pause the video and read that if you'd like. Kind of an interesting little story.
Well, we found the sign.
The bugs have come back, I think, because it finally warmed up. But look at up at the top of this hill. I don't know if you can see that. There is a sign, and that sign marks the entrance to Blind Lake. Woo! There it is. That's the sign we've been looking for. Right there. Bingo bango. We want to go that way towards Blind Lake. Tomorrow we'll be going that way out of Blind Lake. Well, we made it to Blind Lake. We're sitting at the picnic table to our site. The place looks completely different in the summertime. We've never actually been here when there's been leaves. It's really funny how different a place can look. We were just here in March and it feels like a whole other place. The bugs have returned. They're awful, and we haven't started unpacking. We're hungry, but we're trying to decide if we're gonna keep going or if we're gonna stay here for the night, because the bugs are just terrible, absolutely awful. All right.
Oh, good position.
I don't know if you can see Matt is squirming. He is not on board with staying tonight. This is the first time ever I've reserved a site and decided not to stay.
Watch your hands.
I'm literally getting swarmed by mosquitoes again, and my arms are so covered in bites right now. And honestly, we remembered the last time we hiked this trail and we left here, we stopped at freaking Unbelievable Burgers in Flint on the way back to our house, and for some reason we started talking about that, and now it's all I can think about. So honestly, I think the next couple miles aren't going to be as big of a deal as just sitting here and getting eaten alive all night. So
This is why you have permethrin. You will notice it is on the outside of my pants. It is stunned. It has not been able to make it in and get to me.
is that a tick?
Ouch, yes it is. But a mosquito just got me. So, yep.
Yeah, he doesn't look very lively, does he?
We have to check ourselves now. We went through a lot of tall grass. That's a pretty big one. That's probably the biggest one I've been able to identify. And I am gonna turn the...
What kind of tick is it?
Most of them are deer ticks. Oh my god, I can't even have my hands out.
I'm gonna make a double shot via instant coffee.
Combat coffee. Here's the thing. Feet are kind of hurting, just the cumulative long days without having a break today. But if you notice, when I was trying to film that tick, camera kept rocketing just from me taking the mosquito hits. So we're gonna caffeine up, water up. We do have a pump here. I don't even think I'm gonna try to bathroom, even though y'all know me. And we're just gonna out. Sorry, that blowing sound is me trying to blow mosquitoes away from my hands. We will see you guys, I don't know, when we get a clear in to film. But you've seen this stretch 100 times because you're super fans and you wouldn't miss a minute. It's official.
It's official. Reservation has been successfully canceled.
We're either hiking out or we're homeless.
We're out.
Sleeping on the trail.
I kind of wish we would have decided that before we came down the big hill, but whatever.
We had to check. We thought maybe we'd get some wind coming off the lake.
We talked to a lot of people who'd done the Waterloo Pinckney that just hike right through here and don't stop at Blind Lake anyway. And I kept being pretty adamant about us staying at Blind Lake, so I wanted to do like 4 days hiking, 3 nights camping. And here I am doing exactly what they did. Oh well. Should be fun. Couple miles. We decided we're gonna stop and get burgers on the way home.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys at the next checkpoint. So the trail stopped using the mileage markers after the Discovery Center yesterday. We haven't seen any like those anymore, but we have been seeing the spray painted blue paint, and I don't know if you can read that on the camera, but it says 31. So we're at 31 out of 36, I think, right now. So we're almost done. Okay, we made it to the pickerel access site now. Getting closer. Almost to, I think it's post number 4 or 5. I don't remember.
Something like that.
One of those, I'll show you when we get there. But I filmed this section a lot, so probably won't show you too much. If you're interested, you can check out our Potawatomi video. There's several of them on our channel, but the most recent is probably the most informative. I'll put a little info card up there for you. But we just did that trail again in March, and we've done it many, many, many times. So this section has been over-filmed by me. So I'll probably just show you the highlights. Coming up on our next post, we've been seeing lots of these purple flowers today. They're out and about. Wildflowers are beautiful. Blue triangle. Still on the Waterloo Pinckney. Alright, let's take a look at this. Waterloo Pinckney. To the bunny ears. Post number 6, 5, and 7. Okay, that's it. We can see the parking lot. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little crazy with the bugs and everything, but we finished it out. Waterloo Pinckney, done. Hello, beautiful. Who made it back to the car. All right. Alright guys, we just wanted to say thank you for watching. We really appreciate all of our subscribers and everybody that watches our videos. Big thank you to Mike for shuttling us to the start of the trail. We really appreciate that. Also a quick shout out to Mitten Camper for your Cal Topo map of the area. There really is not a good map of the area, and we followed that pretty much to a T. And it was very helpful just to make sure we were on track. So thank you for that. And we're on our way to get burgers now. We've changed our clothes. Quick little pro tip here at the end. We keep a duffel bag of clean clothes and like deodorant and stuff like that in the car, so we can feel like humans again, especially after long trips, especially if we're gonna go into a restaurant. So we're not, obviously not showered, but it makes a little bit of a difference to not be wearing the same clothes we've been wearing for the last 3 days. The heat and the bugs, as you saw if you watched the whole video to this point, were a mental game for us, just having to get through that. And it's part of the reason we didn't stay at Blind Lake tonight. We like Blind Lake, we love that site, we've been there a million times, but we pretty much made that decision as soon as we sat down at that picnic table that we were not staying. We just didn't want to do another night in the bugs. And I'm happy that we're in good enough shape and have light enough packs and are comfortable enough doing another however many miles it is to Silver Lake with no problem. So we're happy about that. We're tired, but we're feeling great. And we're covered in bug bites. But we're headed home, and well, we're headed to get burgers first, then we're headed home. So good trip overall. And I guess stay tuned for our next adventure, and we'll see you guys soon. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.